Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to write a cover letter for an investment banking job. In this YouTube video, I'll write an example letter that can be used for those that apply for a job in an investment bank. Now once you are done writing your own cover letter, I would advise you to download matching and professional looking templates. Click on the link in the description for more information. Now before I get started, let me first emphasize on the most important writing tips for investment bankers. First off, make sure to use the appropriate font and font size. Calibri, Arial or Times New Roman with a 10 to 12 point font size is most suitable. Furthermore, stick to a word count of around 300 to 400 words and divide your cover letter into 4 paragraphs. Secondly, make sure to personalize your cover letter. For example, know to whom you need to address your letter to and include a name in the salutation. Write Dear Mr. Allen or Dear Miss Allen. Now try to avoid generic openings like Dear Sir or Madam, Dear Hiring Manager, or To whom it may concern. Thirdly, include industry-specific skills and personal traits. For example, an investment banker needs to have some financial modeling and analytical skills. Make sure you relate your qualifications to the job requirements listed in the vacancy. Fourthly, don't list your qualifications like you do in your resume, but provide context. For example, make it quantifiable with numerical and statistical information. So, what have you achieved in numbers, statistics, or awards you've been granted? At last, keep your cover letter short, concise, and to the point. There's no need to write more than a one-page document. And if you do have enough experience to cover multiple pages, then you need to cover it in your resume instead. And for the extra point of attention, when you are applying to traditional roles in investment banking or private equity, avoid doing anything creative or trying to appear interesting. Save that for actual networking and interviews, because it will only backfire when included in your cover letter. Alright, that's it for the most important writing tips for investment bankers. Next up, I want to start writing the cover letter example. List your contact information on the left side. In between white lines underneath, we put the date and then the corporate hiring manager's name and job title, followed by the investment bank's information. As for the salutation, we write Dear Mr. Allen. For American usage, we include a dot after the abbreviation. For British English, you can leave it out. In the first paragraph, also called the introduction, you need to express your interest for the job opportunity and explain where you found it. Track the reader's attention by mentioning your most important qualifications and how it could potentially contribute to, for example, the investment bank's mission or vision. In the second paragraph, you shortly introduce yourself followed by your motivation for the job opportunity and organization. Try to answer questions like, why do you want to work as an investment banker analyst? Or why do you want to work at their organization? A key here is to show that you did your research and are in fact motivated for specifically this position and organization. In the third paragraph, you have to match your qualifications to the job requirements. Now don't restate your resume, but instead provide context, preferably with numerical or statistical information. In other words, make it quantifiable. So what have you achieved in numbers, statistics, or awards you've been granted? A key here is to convince the reader that you actually obtained the necessary qualifications. In the last paragraph, you need to capture the essence of your cover letter. Let the reader know what you want to further discuss. By doing so, you give the reader an incentive to invite you to an interview. And after that, you refer to your attached resume and include your phone number and email address so they can easily reach out to you. At last, you thank the reader for taking their time to review your cover letter and close in a compelling way. So, kind or best regards, followed by your name and surname. Alright, so we touched upon the most important writing tips for investment bankers. And we actually made an example letter of around 350 words and 4 paragraphs. If you want to see this example and all of my other examples in text format, then check out the links in the description. I want to thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I will respond as soon as possible. If this video was helpful, then a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. And if you want more introduction and closing paragraph examples, then check out my other videos. Other than that, Thanks again for watching and see you next time. Bye!